How's it going? How is it going? Morning, everyone. And now I can do these in the morning. Maybe now I can do streams at a time where people would watch, be more likely to watch. I don't know. All the time now. Jobless. Just reminding everybody, you want to help feed the kids. This is where I'm at now. Okay. I guess I can't make fun of Mersh for living in Section 8 housing when 2 months from now, 3 months from now, hell, I might be living in a camper in the woods. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? At least I make smarter investments. I'm not going to buy a BMW that's going to break down. You buy like what, a 5,000 whatever BMW, you know it's going to break down left and right. The maintenance on that thing is insane. Just buy a Honda. Change the oil, you'll be fine. Change the oil, a few things here and there, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Those things are pretty reliable. I mean, come on now. You lust for Asian women needs to stop. No, lust for Asian women needs to continue. But that's me. I have Asian fever bad, but that's okay. It happens. It's like a disease. I think it's genetic, actually. My son's gonna experience this, I'm sure. Lust for Asian women needs to stop. Guys, before we get into the Mersh stuff and chill, I need to say something here. Because of the circumstances, things are going to change on this channel. And now it used to be free speech warrior. You could say whatever you want in the chat. Well, now I need this channel. Now I need... Yeah, I'm sorry. But it's gonna be as Janny as Kino Casino. Is this gonna be as Janny as everyone else? I'm doing $10 shots every time, Steve. $10 shots in the morning, $10 shots anytime. Yes. We could do I got this coffee tequila right here. That's very good. Beautiful. Let me make sure I get this stuff up. I do. Yellow fever runs in my family too, dead man. See, it's are you white? It seems to be a white thing. I don't know, man. It's just something about Asian women. And it's in a way, they kind of have a screw loose. Like if you ever get in a relationship with an Asian woman, it's kind of it. I don't know if it's like the same with all women. I don't know, but when she gets jealous, oh man, when she gets mad, it's not good. It's not good at all. I never dated a Japanese chick. I dated a Filipino chick, so that's like. In the Japanese eyes, she's like a mutt, I mean, the way the Japanese look at the Filipinos is not very good. Kind of like not even second class, like third class, But dude, I tried to break up with her. She put out a knife and said, "I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna kill you." What did I do? I didn't break up with her that right then and there. At that point, I'm like, well, we're gonna. I'm going to postpone this discussion till later. And I think about like a month later. Yeah. To eat weird food. Of course. I wonder, is that something with island nations or with all Asian? Because the British eat weird food too. Or they live on an island. When you live on an island, you pretty much eat whatever you can find. Anything you can find. If it's moving, you eat it. But then again, then there's China. China's not living on an island, but they're a communist country. They eat whatever they can find. I guess, look at South Korea. Will South Korea eat anything? Because China is really bad. China will eat anything. They'll eat bats. That's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Like that doesn't even, why? why are you doing that? Like, you can't just raise chickens. Come on now, what's going on over there? Just get some chickens, raise some chickens. Get some cows, raise some cows. Get some hogs, raise some hogs. It's not hard, you know. But if you starve your people, I guess, and you're weird about how food is done, sure, I guess it's complicated. I mean, I don't live there, don't have firsthand knowledge, so I'm speaking on my ass. You're basically dated a Mexican. Yeah, when you date a Filipino, you date a Mexican, pretty much. That's kind of what it is. I mean, that's what it is there. Fermented shark in Finland. Oh, yeah. So it might be Asian countries. It might just be Asian countries just eat the weirdest stuff, the weirdest things. I mean, who eats the blandest stuff? What countries have like the most bland, basic menu? Would it be like Europe, or would it be England? Would it be England? Would England have a basic menu? I don't even know. China eats everything because they're starving for centuries, right? Right? England? Yeah, England. They have pretty basic stuff. You know, we have simple stuff. And over here is in Texas anyway, most of what I eat is like barbecue, steak, hamburgers, hot dog, brisket, baked potato. You know, even though I'm jobless and on the path of becoming homeless, I did grill yesterday. I had some steak that was it was in the fridge. It was going to be grilled, going to be barbecued anyway. And I was like, well, if I leave it in the fridge another day, it's probably going to go bad. Got to use it now. So I'm eating good right now. You know, I'm eating good. In case you're wondering. Yes, I don't know if I could eat fermented shark. That'd be horrible. So, guys, we're gonna hang out this morning. Okay, we're gonna hang out, talk about ways that Mundane Matt is better than Mersh. I guess talk about Mersh, talk about nightwave radio. And you know, I used to make fun of him. I never really made fun of Mersh for being poor. I'm not gonna do that. I did make fun of him for being poor, making fun of other people being poor. Like, if you are poor and live in Section 8 housing, you probably shouldn't be going after people for being poor. Like, that's kind of low. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's stupid. It's I think the word I'm looking for is hypocritical. It's just not a good look. Not a good look in my opinion. But I guess I can't criticize Mersh for not having a job. Oh, I still can do that. I had my job for 7 fucking years, and I've always had a job. Always had a job. I've never been one without a job. In fact, I'm gonna be bouncing back real fast. I'll get a job. Like this period is gonna be short lived. I guarantee it. Either I'm gonna get a job or I'm gonna be hustling for money, show my ass for money. Thought about it yesterday. I'm gonna take a picture of my ass and put it on Twitter and see if it opens something. See if it opens a door. No. I don't want to go down that. My kids would be horrified. They'd be bullied at school. I'd be known as like a man whore, man slut. Well, I'm already known as a man whore by my wife. It'd just be bad, you know. If the kids find out that I'm selling my asshole for money, that's just gonna be a bad look, you know. That's gonna put my kids on a path of depression, self-harm, and suicide. And do I want that? No. See, I'm a family man. I'm thinking about how are my actions going to affect them. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. How you guys doing? A quick shout out to everybody here, by the way. I do appreciate everybody that's watching. Black Weeaboo Jones, Galdi Godfila, Johnny Arcade, Morning Afternoon Headshot, myself, Ms. E, Steve, Surfing Cowboy. How's it going? How's it going? And being that I'm in this situation now, I guess it's best for me to make friends with people instead of just being enemies, being antagonistic with everybody. I guess now it'd be better for me to be friendly with someone like DJ Axel, I guess. Other people, and not be such an asshole. You know? I guess I'm going to have to do that. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, your job was stealing kids for the Clinton Foundation for 7 years, be honest. That's what it was, man. That's what it was. And man, I am going to be for a month or so. I don't know how long it will last. Be going over all the stuff that I've done. And last night I did a stream. I thought it was pretty good. Where I talked about what you should do when CPS calls you. So definitely check that out. I think the views on that stream video should be a lot higher than what they are, and I think it'll increase. I'll share that video to certain groups, let them know, hey, you know, I used to be a CPS worker, and now I'm helping spilling the beans, fighting for, advocating for parents' rights and all that. All right. So, Nightwave Radio. Are you guys a fan? You guys super fans? I hate watch it. I hate listen to it every now and then, which is kind of weird, right? It you kind of listen to it passively. You don't really like it, and you're like, oh, this guy's an idiot. Well, some of you guys probably do that to me. That's fine. I just can't do it. I really can't. I don't know if there's more to a show than this, but it seems like it is. If he's not complaining about his car, he's then complaining about Reddit and how Reddit is bullying him. That Reddit is like his Kiwi Farms. And then he'll act like he's some sort of internet tough guy when he was exposed for reporting people to the police. Or at least trying to anyway. Trying to get the internet arrested. And then, when he's not doing that, he's in talking about his cat. His cat, like yelling at his cat. Yelling at his little shit of a cat. And then the cat's probably a very nice cat. Probably needs a better home. If anything, CPS, or Cat Protective Services, need to go out there. I know, lame joke. It's early in the morning, and am I a comedian? No. Neither is Mersh, though. Difference between me and Mersh, though, between Mersh and I, is that Mersh likes to LARP as a comedian. I don't. I'm just some guy who's streaming, talking, saying stuff. Probably saying some really dumb stuff. How you guys doing? How you guys doing, by the way? Eisenhorn, what is the COS video called? Oh, it's gonna be, you'll find it on the Rant and Chill channel. You know what? I'll put the link in this here. And eventually, the reason why I have 2 channels now will really come to light, assuming that the partnership thing goes through and it gets monetized. I have it already planned to be cranking out videos on that channel. Very specific videos I think will do very well. And would probably help, honestly, with money. Because the drama-related stuff, it doesn't really help. None of it's monetized. None of it's, like, ad-friendly. So that doesn't help. But the Rent and Chill stuff, what's not copyright claimed, is you know, could be monetized. All right. Here's the link to that video. Don't leave just yet, but there it is. There it is. There it is. Daytime drinking game, by the way. That's right. Daytime drinking game. Let's play it. You know, I saw the Mersh bingo. Could play Mersh bingo. Take a drink if I lose or if I win. But what I think would be better, because I'm begging now. I'm begging for liquor money now. Jesus Christ. Who would have thought? Who would have thought this day would come? I think God knew. I think God had a plan for it. I think I need to lean more into God, into faith. It's just, man, that job, man. I was in so many situations where I was like, I don't know if this is even really ethical. I know I have the backing of state law, or whatever, but I don't know what I'm doing here is really the right thing. Maybe just an overreaction. Could it be handled in a different way? And I'll get more specific later on as we go through this. And I mean later on, not in this stream, but like as we go through this whole moment together. So, we're gonna be in it together for a while. There you go. If you want to donate, you can. We'll do some shots. There you go. There you go. Fucking A. Do some shots. And my wife was happy that now she has a house husband. She slapped my ass last night. Objectified me. I can't even cry about that like that. Objectify me some more. The great thing about being unemployed is that you can't start drinking when you... Yeah, I think what you mean, the great thing about being unemployed is that you can start drinking when you wake up. That's right, that's right. And I need a day drinking badge. That's what I need. That's what I need. God damn it. On this path, with this free time I have, if I can't raise more money than Mersh, I should kill myself. God damn it. No, I'm just joking. Joking, YouTube. Joking, Susan. That's a joke. Now I'm in the grifting game. Now I'm in the grifting races. I'm in the hobo leagues. Fuck. Yeah, obviously I don't really plan what I'm going to say before I say it. It's like, oh, that was... oh. Anyway, let's get more into Mersh and Nightwave Radio and ROTC. I know it's you guys' favorite show. I love Revenge of the Sis, guys. I love it so much. I love it as much as Mersh does. How Mersh is so distracted and is on his phone. Apparently, he's gambling. He's playing games on his phone, not paying attention half the time, according to Royce. Our favorite show. We'll talk more about it. I think also, if you guys seen this game called Maximum Action, it's pretty good. I'll play it too. Try not to be too distracted. All right, one moment. I'm going to check out something here. So what we'll talk about here regarding Mersh and Nightwave Radio and ROTC is really like, there's this tweet here by obviously not Mersh, is producer, which is really just him. Okay. Which I don't know why he's doing this. And some of you guys may know, I don't know, was Mersh banned from Twitter, or is he doing this because he thinks it's funny? Imagine getting shot down by Mundane Matt. Now, Now, when I saw this, I thought a similar thing as the person who commented right below, that this is related to Ethan Ralph. Is this related to Ethan Ralph? Is Adam Goldman, obviously not Mersh, but is Mersh? Is he taking a pot shot at the gun? Huh? Is he want to test his weight? Test his gun against Ethan's gun? I think Ethan's gun is going to win. Ethan's gun is much, much bigger. Though I heard Mersh is really fat. If you see him in person, you'd be surprised how fat he is. He's like pear-shaped. It's amazing. He looks like, it's like a Simpsons character. It looks like Homer Simpson's body. That's what's going on there. Very crazy, right? And he's called cockeyed and stuff. He has like the Gothic King Cobra eyes, but he doesn't have the charm. Gothic King Cobra is a better person than Mersh is. Gothic King Cobra actually has some sort of charm. When Gothic King Cobra, I know he lives in project housing, Section 8 housing, I know, and he begs for money for sustenance, for living. But with him, I don't feel the urge or the need to like dogpile on him or to like, to tar and feather him for anything. I see him as kind of like almost helpless, but also stupid, making really dumb decisions and doing a lot of damage to himself. And he says dumb things, but I don't see him as a huge asshole in the same way that Mersh is. Oh, most definitely here. What we'll probably end up doing on this stream is talk about all the people that are better than Mersh and why they're better than Mersh. But yeah, I don't know if this tweet here is actually related to Ethan Ralph though, because Mersh is still on good terms with the Gunt. Hell, I think he got a ticket to go to the bowling alley or something. Got a ticket to do something. I don't know, to some event. Who knows what it is? You guys probably know in the chat. Something I'll read him on for, I guess, for Guntwave or something. Mersh has lost his original Twitter account years ago. Well, you forgot to talk about Mersh's stripper joint job. I saw. Are you talking about the reverse cam girl burqa, that thing? I don't know, that whole drama. When I saw that stuff come up, I was like, what is going on here? This seems really petty. This seems really much like a woman. In many ways, Mersh is like that of a woman. He is a cat lady. Mersh is a fat, bloated cat lady with some weird tumor things on his neck. That is a Karen. I mean, he ratted out the internet, tried to get the internet arrested. I mean, that is true. He did do that, and he's likely to flag you and report you. After all, he also tried to sue one of his employers. I guess when he used to work a long time ago at a strip club, he used to manage it. He tried to sue them for like discrimination. He tried to sue his employer when he worked at a strip club for discrimination because he claimed his boss was trying to get him to discriminate and only allow a certain amount of black people in. I mean, he could have kept and maintained that job and done that. Is that a shady thing? Well, okay, yeah, sure. But, some clubs have different policies, and how they go about stuff. But what he saw was an opportunity to weasel and snake and backstab his employer for some. He was a manager of that club. He could have had some nice cash flow, but what he saw there was, an opportunity to just try to backstab and get as much money as possible, pay out, and then not work. Mersh wants to be a bum. Mersh loves being a bum. How many jobs has Mersh had? Like 2. Sold drugs to gay people, apparently. And then managed a strip club. 2. How many jobs have you had, chat? Were you like me? Where the moment you were 16, you got a freaking job? Maybe you're working younger than that. Right? Maybe you're working younger, depending on what state you're in or whatever's going on. And maybe they kind of got around some laws or whatever, But I'm the sort of person, I've been working since I could legally, busting my ass. Yeah, started flipping burgers at Wendy's, like Gothic King Cobra. One of is Wendy's Gothic King Cobra's first job? That I'm not sure, but that was my first job at Wendy's. It was at Wendy's, then it was Hollywood Video, then it was Whataburger, because Whataburger paid more than Hollywood Video. But Hollywood Video, the only thing I got out of that was renting cool movies, renting an N64 and stuff like that. I'm digressing here. How's it going? Ghost of Nicolo just got off work. How's it going? I'm doing great. Ghost of Nicolo. Now I'm just another internet bum here. I need to get a tin can. And I have a mug here. Oh, this mug has like leftover coffee. Oh man, we got to get a tin can and rattle it. I got to do that. That'd be great. I think you guys would love it. I'm checking this phone call. I'm going to ignore this call. I don't know who's Look, if someone's calling me and I don't recognize the number, I just don't answer. That's my policy. Mersh is a total scuzz. He is a total scuzz, man. Like, he's not hireable. No one would employ him. I mean, especially with his record. Dude, he wouldn't have a good reference anywhere. He couldn't definitely use a previous employer. Did he try to sue? That's how strip clubs operate. That's how clubs operate. Every club operates with a discrimination policy. It's kind of just not said. Sometimes it's blatant, like, women's night, women get free drinks. Come in, ladies. That's discrimination. And, I think some suits have actually been won regarding that. But they'll still do it. Ladies' night. Besides, everyone knows the ladies aren't even paying for drinks anyway. The guys are paying for the ladies' drinks, all those ladies that want to complain about like patriarchy or whatever. Shut up. Take your free drink. Come on now. Have I ever gotten a free drink? I got a free drink once from an ex. I was married though. And I was in shit creek for a little bit. I was in the shed for a little bit. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Okay. I saw a gray area. Long story short, I was at this bar to promote the Zombie Hunter stuff I used to do because there was a band that did the music for it. And one of my exes came up to me. He's like, "Are you Jesse?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, I remember you." It just chatted me up. I was like, okay, but I was being like indifferent, like passively indifferent. Not thinking I was going to do anything for her or get her attention, but it just so happened, I guess it escalated things to where, "Can I buy you a beer?" I was like, thinking, I should not say yes, but it is a free beer. Could I take the free beer and it not mean anything? Could I do that? So I was in that. Can I have my cake and eat it too? Without, going into diabetic shock or whatever, or I guess hurting my diet. So that's what I did. Long story short, that wasn't good. But so anyway, ladies, just take your free drink. And I was getting at that. The clubs discriminate. They're supposed to discriminate. That's how they operate. And he wanted to sue his employer for that shit. Long story, what I'm getting to is that he's not employable. No one wants to hire his ass. Why? Why would anybody hire him? He has, but now, he's an internet grifter. He doesn't need a job. He has ROTC. ROTC makes money. But for how long, right? Royce is probably going to die. Hopefully not. I don't want anybody to die from COVID, especially them, because then it could be like a kind of like karma. It'd be kind of weird. But I want Royce to pull through, but it sounds like he's still sick. All right, how you guys doing? And let me take a look at the chat. I need to be more mindful, guys. Okay, when I'm talking, I'm just trying to make sure direct eye contact here. Bubble, shout out to everyone participating in the chat, and man, chat it up, man. Throw some emotes, man. Throw some freaking emotes. All right, just let's hang out, guys. Dude, this is like an AMA. Ask me anything. All right, or let's just talk about Mersh. Let's joke around and talk about Mersh. Let's do that. Bubbles, thank you so much. How you doing? Fidel Cashflow, how you doing? Gaudy, how's it going? Ghost of Nicolo. John Dave. Morning, afternoon, headshot. Now, morning, afternoon headshot. Are you an actress? Do you do a small gig acting in your local area? That's what I always thought when I heard that name, saw the name. And Schwabble262, how's it going? Tomatoes? I love me some tomatoes. Thank you. We need tomatoes, cheese, garlic. Give me the things I need to make some pizza. Guys, y'all know my address. Can y'all send me a pizza? I'm just fucking with you. Why aren't you talking about Warhammer like everyone else is for content? Because I haven't been following the Warhammer guy. And I kind of said this in a VC and I guess in one Discord server. Like, that stuff there is kind of like another corner or pocket of the internet that I'm not really sure what's going on. And it seems like it's becoming this really homosexual game of who flagged who, what's going on. I enjoy it in some ways because I'm seeing some familiar names being owned, and it's like, oh, well, that's funny. Like, you know, crapping on the Dymo and all that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to it. At all. But if you'd like me to talk about Warhammer, what I'll do is, I suppose I could talk to Warhammer directly and ask him, hey, what's all this stuff you were talking about? I'd rather do that. You know what? That's what I'd rather do with Warhammer, because I don't know the guy, and he seems like more like a smaller channel like I am. Instead of talking about him behind his back or talking about him for grifting bucks or whatever, why don't I just talk to him directly about, hey, what's going on? I'd rather do that. I think that's a better way. We talk about people like Ethan Ralph because, oh, he's a big E celebrity. It's kind of like just tabloid stuff. We talk about Mersh because he's a big E celebrity. He's as most famous he's ever going to get now, right? It's tabloid stuff. I admit it before. It's a little greasy, but it's fun. Coward, you fear Warhammer, basically. That's your take? I fear Warhammer? I just literally said I'll talk to him directly. Okay. All right. I would talk to him directly and ask him, hey, what's going on? That's it. We could do that. We could stream that. No problem there. He is a Christian and you need to show respect. Okay, because he's a Christian. Guys, not every Christian is a good person. You know that, right? Andrea Yates drowned her kids. She was a Christian, right? Come on now. I think Christians that do horrible stuff. There are probably people in your church, if you know everyone who goes to your church, that do some bad stuff, that may done some things that are not very good. So don't come with that stupid basic logic stuff. Oh, he's a Christian, show respect. Like, what are you talking about? Just because someone's a Christian doesn't mean they deserve respect. I said I would talk to the guy. What are you guys talking about? You guys are silly. No, I don't have anything against Warhammer. I don't even know the guy. What are you talking about? Who's the guy that used to talk about homosexual computer god, or I don't know. Warhammer is righteous. Okay. All right. And talk about Mersh. That's right. Warhammer. Yeah, I'll gladly talk to Warhammer directly, have a conversation with him. I'd rather do that. And, we could talk about faith. That'd be great, too. I think that'd be great. Obviously a struggle with mine. Sometimes it's like, it's hard, man. I don't see how people don't struggle with it, because you see all sorts of horrible stuff in the world. And it's like, how could God let that happen? And people say free will, free will. Okay. But some of the stuff that happens, it's not even the will of the kids that are involved. It's the will of the parents that are forcing it upon the kids, Like, some horrible stuff happens, guys. It's fucked. Like, it was my job, man. You do CPS work for 7 years. Before that, you work at a psych hospital for like 5 years. You see the world for what it is. It's fucked. It is absolutely fucked. There's good people, and sure, there's people that mean well with good intention that try to keep things stable, but then there's just the corruption, there's the vile, there's the disease, and it spreads, and the disease has many names: mental illness, crime, addiction, abuse, sexual deviancy, just there's some horrible stuff like, child abuse. It's hard. I don't think I'd ever be white-pilled. Ever. I think what will happen, most likely, is me to stop taking black pills enough to where I don't then try to deep throat a shotgun or something. Because, and I'm not going to do that either, because I kind of joke. I joke a lot. Warhammer brings content. Well, that's good. I'm glad Warhammer does. And I will talk to him. Got to talk about Warhammer. Grossly, I do not know much about Warhammer at all, but I would gladly talk about him in the future. By future, I mean, sure, like near future. Like, dude, I'll hit up Warhammer. I'm sure you guys know a way to contact them. Let them know, hey, Mr. Deadman just wants to talk, have a casual conversation. The conversations I normally have, like the conversation I have with all my guests, where it's just, dude, I just want to talk and know who you are, what you're about, and all that stuff. Not coming at you, just a conversation. We could do that. I'd totally be up for that. Yeah, I would totally be down for that. Okay. Because I don't know what's going on with him. I know he had some debate with Mormon Shaggy, but the debate, Mormon Shaggy, he left, from what I understand. So, Deadman is starstruck by Warhammer. So are you gonna prove Mersh is worse than everyone? Oh yeah. We'll still talk about that. Most definitely. We'll definitely get into that. I mean, the simple reality here is, and it goes from that tweet. Imagine getting shot down by Mundane Matt. Now, Mersh dunks on Mundane Matt because Mundane Matt is a laughing stock. It's a laughing stock. He thinks he's still like this little cow. In many ways, I don't agree with Mundane Matt as far as politics go. I think a lot of him is cringe. That's fine, I think you guys would agree. But in comparison to Mersh, who is a better person, Mundane Matt's flaw was that he was prone to, I guess, anger, maybe jealousy, maybe envy, prone to rage by being made fun of on the internet to the point to where he wanted to flag channels down. Okay? He flagged 13 videos. That's his sin. That's his internet sin. Mersh, what did Mersh do? Instead of flagging down videos, he writes a letter, writes an email, ding, 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 ding. He writes an email to the police with names of people who to look into. So possibly be arrested. That's worse. That's way worse than Mundane Matt. Mundane Matt might be like some shit-lib retard when it comes to politics, when it comes to COVID. I mean, Mundane Matt comes across as someone who just wear a mask inside the car by himself. Mundane Matt seems like the sort of person that wear a mask in his house by himself. Like, that's the sort of person I think he is. But Mersh, Jesus Christ. God damn. Mersh is bad everywhere. Mersh is bad. Mersh makes shitty decisions buying cars. Makes shitty decisions in life. Was a homeless bum for a huge part of it. Grifting and begging. Literally living in a car. Is not married. Has no girlfriend. Spends $500 on hookers. Way too much on a hooker, by the way. Look, I don't know what the logic is there. I guess if you spend $500, you're getting a top-tier quality hooker. It'd probably be less disease. No. That top-tier quality hooker is going to be just as diseased as the $20 hooker. The only difference is the $20 hooker, you know she uses meth because she doesn't put the makeup on and she has no teeth. And yeah, she also does not take a bath. Okay. But you bring her to her place. You bring her to a place, to a hotel room. You say, take a shower. And then maybe she's going, don't worry about it. What I'm saying is, but besides, I don't think Mundane Matt's ever spent money on a hooker. Mundane Matt's more wholesome. He's more wholesome than Mersh. Because I don't think Jesus would approve spending money on hookers. I don't think so. You know? Shaggy did a 5-hour stream on Warhammer. Morgan Shaggy. Yeah. He probably got fleeced by a cheap black. He probably did. That's the thing. See, if you go to Vegas for hookers, a $500 hooker would be like a $50 hooker here in Houston, okay? All right? And I told you my stories. I'm not free of sin. I have so much sin in me, it's saturating, okay? I need to be cleansed. You know, I go, well, I'm not Catholic, so I don't really see it that way. You know, I go to church. I'm Protestant. I think, you know, I ask for forgiveness and, you know, it's given. Okay? All right? Catholics, they talk to a priest and maybe, but, you know, does Mundane Matt go to church? Chat. Do we know if Mundane Matt goes to church at all? Mersh, I don't think ever goes to church. Mersh had a satanic wedding. It was Mersh, right? Was it Mersh or was it Roy's that had the satanic wedding? I want to say it was both. Mersh was there. Okay? Whether or not Mundane Matt went to church doesn't really matter, and I don't think he has. But if he does, okay, that's cool. That's the point there on the wholesomeness on when it comes to religiousness. Okay, so what I'm getting here is Mundane Matt has not paid for a hooker. Mundane Matt may not have gone to church, but Mundane Matt has not participated and been involved in a satanic wedding. So Mundane Matt is winning as far as the religiousness side. Whether he knows it or not. I'm not going to become Catholic. I don't like the idea that I have to go through a priest or go through a pope, priest to talk to God. I could talk to God directly. I don't need some middleman. I don't need that stuff. No offense to Catholicism. Like I'm not interested in that sort of debate really. I heard Mersh eats children. Grossly Offensive is coming in here with a hot, fresh report that Mersh eats children. And this can be verified. Let me make a call. Let me make a call. I'll be right back. I'm making a call right now. That's what's going on. Well, I made the call and I found out that Mersh has definitely indeed eaten children, consumed children, okay? At the satanic wedding. Mersh and Royce, they participated in one of those rituals where they have kids and they're sliced up. You put the almond butter sauce, that stuff on it. It sweetens up the skin, and you eat it. That's what they did. Real stuff. This happened. Did Mersh eat Xander? No, Xander's fine. How you guys doing, by the way? Another shout out to everybody here participating here. I know a lot of you guys want me to talk about Warhammer. I don't know anything about Warhammer, but that will soon change because I have nothing but time. Chauncey Fatsack, how's it going? Fidel Cashflow, how's it going? Gaudi, Ghost of Nicolo, Grossly Offensive, thank you so much for watching. John Dave, Morning Afternoon Headshot, Schwibble, John Michael Kino, better version of John Michael Kelly, and Surfing Cowboy, how's it going? Didn't Jarbo take a girl behind his old church, though? Look, Jarbo took a girl behind his church because he wanted to make babies with her, okay? He wanted to make babies. He thought it was... God talked to him, told him that this is the one, she's the one that's going to bear your seed. She's going to one that you need to knock up because she's going to bear your kids, okay? All right? So he was actually following God's plan on that. Mersh, on the other hand, likes to sexually assault underage boys while dressed up as a gay cop. So there's that. I mean, is it wrong for Mundane Matt to put a knife to a girl's throat? Yes, but it's also wrong for that girl to deny God's plan. So, there's that. And Mersh drinks a lot of alcohol. Too much alcohol. Monday Matt, I don't think he drinks. In fact, I think I recall him bragging about how he doesn't drink and he drinks that sugar-free soda shit. Really cringe. I'll just, at that point, I don't know, man. You're drinking artificial sugar stuff and you're bragging about that. Oh, I don't drink alcohol. It's okay, all right. But hey, Monday Matt's doing better than Mersh. Doing better. Mersh loves old oysters. Yeah, I heard that too. He likes those old ladies. I heard when he gets a hooker, he makes sure that they're well aged. Unless it's a boy. Then he wants them young. All right, he wants a young twink. Because Mersh sees himself as like a bear. But the twinks don't want to... Even when he pays for a twink, there's not much for them to do. Not much to do with a 4-inch member. With a 4-inch pole. Okay? Deadman, have you ever eaten a child? I heard they are very tender. Well, sometimes when kids stay in CPS custody for too long, something has to happen to them. Okay? Something has to happen to them. They have to disappear. And you have to do things that you feel kind of feel weird about. But it's a paycheck. The state's paying you, and there's benefits, right? So have I eaten a child? I don't want to say. You guys will make fun of me. You'll bully me, and right now is not a good time. Okay? All right? I'm one bad comment away. Look, get pissed off over here! No, I'm just joking. Can you imagine? Was I pissed when I was laid off? I was fucking pissed. I was ready to just tear down everything, destroy everything. But what are you going to do? I mean, I worked at that job long enough to realize, there's not really, if they don't have your back, there's nothing you can do. And they made their decision to go at you. It's over. That's it. Because keep in mind, I worked with them. I worked for them, and I've done things because they told me to do things that didn't seem right. Dude, there were cases where the family thought everything was fine because the caseworker said everything was fine, everything was great, but something else came up, maybe something related to history, something related to CPS history. Then you go back, they have to approach and be like, okay, now we're going to try to remove your kids. Okay. But this is not that sort of stream. We're talking about Mersh. So yeah, Mundane Matt is better than Mersh. I think we figured that one out. That was very easy. Other people that are better than Mersh. And then I suppose we could talk about Warhammer. If someone wants to come on and talk to me about Warhammer, that would be brought up to date. That would be great. Okay. Quick list. Gothic King Cobra. Is Gothic King Cobra better than Mersh? Gothic King Cobra is productive. He makes wands. And he's kind of a wizard. Might be he's not gay, but he's a cross-eyed wizard. I've seen him. I've seen his videos. He can make lights change. And he can cook. You know, Gothic King Cobra doesn't, you have to use DoorDash or Uber Eats because people send him food. although actually, you know, Pod Awful was so generous. Pod Awful made sure Mersh had food, you know, sent to McDonald's and pizza, whatever. Out of the kindness, see, Jesse PS of Pod Awful, as much as I don't like his laugh, like, you know, there's a lot, he seems like a generous person at times. When he wants to be. He gave out $50 worth of diapers. He gives people food. Gave Mersh food. You know? But Gothic King Cobra gets food like all the time. He gets Domino's all the time, pizza all the time, you know? And then he'll like make these like concoctions or whatever, these weird experiment food things. It's kind of interesting watching him. I kind of like watching him. I'm like, man, what's going on? I see him as like a little retarded brother. All right. But yeah, Gothic King Cobra is better than Mersh. You know, Gothic King Cobra wouldn't do a reverse cam girl burqa in that whole thing. Let's talk about that real fast so let me get this straight. There was some girl that Mersh was trying to bang or something, but it had a very awkward sexual encounter where she described it as like he had no idea what he was doing. He was trying to finger my belly button. He was fingering my belly button, thinking I was getting aroused, thinking I was getting wet. Dude, it was embarrassing stuff. But did some other person named Bella Song? Who's Bella Song? Who is Bella Song? You know, someone that was like, I guess, friendly with Mersh at one point. Then starts simping for this person, simping for this lady. And I mean hardcore simping, like e-dating, which you don't e-date these thoughts, these cam girls. Okay? Look, if you make the mistake to give $1 or $2, maybe you gave $5 to one of these cam girls, like I can understand, maybe you're in a bad headspace, maybe you're vulnerable. I mean, that's how these girls operate, okay? They know what they're doing, and you might be strong most of the time, but let's say you had too much to drink, or maybe you're going through a bad time, and you're there, and you're feeling lonely, and you're feeling like that girl's talking to you directly, and then you become a victim of that, parasocial relationship there. More like, yeah. I could forgive that. I can understand. I'd be like, yeah, I can understand what happened there. But if you're someone who's just showering these girls with money because you're thinking you're going to date them at one point, meet them at one point, you're an idiot, an absolute idiot. You're like one of the other idiots. Don't do that. You just lost all sorts of money. Give me that money. But so because that happened, he was jealous. Mersh was jealous that this cam girl was in a relationship with this other person. So he decides to own her by doing a reverse cam girl burqa thing. Like a petty, vindictive bitch. Mersh is a woman. Mersh is a cat lady. Okay? He has the attributes. He does the same things. You know, he's a peril clutching Karen when need to be. He's great at grifting. He's so good at grifting. He's so good at begging. In a way, I'm jealous. To be honest, let's be frank, right? Let's be frank. Dude, I couldn't panhandle at all. There's no way. Because I'll make it seem like a joke, even when I'm being serious. But Mersh has that very feminine attribute to where he can panhandle and be willing to get on his knees and suck your dick for money. Okay? That's what I'll do. Anyway, so, yeah, there's that. How you guys doing, chat? How you guys doing? So, we did talk a lot about Mersh. Now, let's see. Pot Awful rocks. Pot Awful, I do like their stuff. I like some of their stuff. It's that laugh. It's the laugh that gets me. And it's like this over-the-top, like, villain laugh. It's like, okay. And Jesse takes better care of Mersh than his mother did. That's true. Mersh deserves Pot Awful bullied to death, at least offline. Yeah. Steve, Pot Awful was my Boy Scouts leader growing up, and he touched me during campfire. And well, what were you doing? He only touched you because you're so damn cute, man. Steve, I'm not blaming the victim. I'm praising the victim. I'm giving you words of affirmation, letting you know that you're just so damn adorable. Then he couldn't help but to touch you and finger your butthole. Okay. Stop being pedo bait, Steve. Okay? Either embrace it or just let it go. Just ugly yourself, man. Bella Song is an artist extraordinaire. If you give money to an e-girl, it's officially over. Let's see. So, what I could do... Yeah, Pot Awful picking on Mersh is great. That's his best stuff. And his prank calls are hilarious. All right, so the Warhammer stuff. Okay, is there a video or something I should watch that will get me up to speed on Warhammer? Is there something? Put it, I guess, direct me to a link. Unless he's available now. I mean, I could literally... They could hit me up in Discord and we can talk. So many things we could do, guys, about the Warhammer stuff. I'll just go ahead and throw the Warhammer tag there. I'll stream for a little bit longer and then I'm kind of like the house husband here. Okay, can't just sit around and do nothing. I'm gonna put on my little skirt and start doing some housework. And maybe she'll give me a 20 so I can buy something nice. How you guys doing? I know there's a delay. I hate that delay. One thing I like about streaming on Twitch is that there's no delay at all. So like immediate, like the chat can react to what's going on. Right here, I'd sit here like an idiot waiting for you guys to catch up. How many young, confused, vulnerable boys did Mersh victimize when they were under the influence? Ooh. That is a hard number to get. Because how many of those boys are actually willing to come out? Will you start picking up when Monkey Biz calls you now when you're a bum, that's an avenue I could lean in, right? Do I want to lean into that and become friendly with him and embrace the furry and pedo community? No. That's going to be a hard no there. That's going to be a hard no. I think I'd be more willing to sell my ass, pictures of my ass on Twitter and OnlyFans than become friends with like the furry community and pedo enablers. So there's that. Okay. All right. I think there's more dignity in sucking a dick under a bridge than being a pedo enabler. It doesn't have to be homosexual. Hell, I could sell myself as the boyfriend experience to some chubby chicks. There's that. Yeah, my wife would love that. Oh yeah, my wife would love that shit. Oh, this coffee is good. All right. So is there a link? I asked for a link. I didn't get a link. Let me check Discord if there's anything there. Because I guess I could try to find Warhammer's YouTube channel. I don't even know what's going on with Warhammer. I know really nothing about him. I didn't even watch much of that debate with Mormon Shaggy. When it comes to like religious debates, like about particular like, I guess beliefs. Well, Mormon Shaggy is a Mormon. Mormonism is one of those religions where it seems like it was a scam. Seems like it was created as a scam. I mean, the origins of that religion seem very scammy. In fact, I'll just go ahead and say Mormonism is a scam. Flat out scam. Flat out scam. Any religions, I suspect the Catholicism too, though. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. No, not throwing any shade or anything if you're Catholic. Just because, and the reason why I don't like the idea that I have to go through somebody else, another human, another flawed human, like these priests or whatever. I have to go through them to talk to God. I have to go through them to confess my sins. That priest, I don't know if that priest is actually a man of God. He says he's a man of God. He'll pretend to be he'll put on the act of being a man of God, but I don't know if he is. And no. I'm more comfortable with the idea that you don't need that. When it comes to like Protestants, like the idea of church too, like, yeah, you could go to church. A church is encouraged, it would be great. But at the same time, though, you don't really have to. It's not necessary. That's the going to church part isn't what's core to being a Christian under the views of Protestantism. So that's, and it's actually very simple. It's very simple. But I don't like having to go through somebody to have to talk to a higher power or God. There's that. Brigham Young created Mormonism. Under the Bridge is code for Braps. Debate Shaggy and Mormonism, please. Joseph Smith basically paying all his followers' wives. Well, I mean, a debate of Mormonism is like, okay, so tell me again how Joseph Smith came up with this. He's the only one who had access to these seer stones. How How is he not just a cult leader then? You know, it sounds like a total scam. It's like, okay, Mormon Shaggy, I'll tell you what. I found out the other day, you're not going to believe this, but I went to my son's room and I heard the voice of God. I heard the voice of God. I knew it was the voice of God. Immediate. Because it resonated in a way that my inner voice does not. And I was like, where's this coming from? It was kind of faint. I was looking around his room. I was trying to find the source, tracking it. And what I found was these Lego pieces. Very significant Lego pieces. Okay? These significant Lego pieces would talk to me. Like God would talk to me through them. I don't know why. But it would happen. Now, but it will only talk to me though. All right? It will only talk to me. And he wants me to start a new church, a new religion. We're going to call it Autisticism. We're going to call it the Church of Autism. Okay? We're going to call it the Church of Autism, where everyone plays with Legos and trains. Because the idea is, in this faith, if people are too busy building Legos, they're not going to be falling into sin. Like, if you're too busy building Legos, you're not going to be on Twitch looking at cam girl whores. If you're working on Legos, you're not going to be banging hookers, going to strip clubs, doing drugs. If you got a Lego in each hand, you don't have a hand for a pipe. The Church of Autism. Let's make this a thing. I like this already. The Church of Autism. There you go. Are you guys part of the Church of Autism? The Holy Spectrum Church. Church of Autisms. Oh God, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. So, all right. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans called the Church of Tism. What am I creating? I'm creating a new church, a new religion. I wonder if that would last. I wonder if people will then support that. Irish are the master race. Irish? They're the master race? I don't know about that one. Aren't they a bunch of gingers? I like St. Patty's Day. I like redhead women. They definitely have a better tolerance when it comes to whiskey, when it comes to alcohol. And they don't joke around when it comes to like terrorism shit. Fucking A, dude. Fuck, they don't play around. I step on Legos to repent. Yes, dead man, the Baptist. Oh, not a church of farts. The Brap stuff is gonna be let go, guys. That was the meme I leaned in that burned me. The Daimo called my supervisor. There was a voicemail. There was 2 voicemails, actually. One that I overheard from my office, and I recognized the voice. I was typing up my little report. I like how I'm not even playing this game. I like how I'm not even playing this game. It's like, why is it even on the screen? Why is it on the screen? What's going on here? I was typing up my little report. You know? And then I hear the Daimo's voice. And then I recognize the woo. And the beginning of the voicemail, I heard the, hello, my child. Let me tell you. I was like, oh, shit. Miss Jackson, do you know what your agent does? He asks kids to fart in his face. He's collecting braps from the kids that he speaks to. And I was like, oh, shit. We're over now. Game over. Ginger lives matter. Ginger lives matter. That's a hard one. That's a hard one to back. If ginger lives really matter, I don't think ginger lives matters, guys. Do they matter? Wait. Do ginger lives matter? I don't think they matter. Chat, what do you say? Chat, press 1 if you think ginger lives matter. I mean, sorry, ginger, not gender, but ginger. Press 2 if you think ginger lives don't matter. And what we should do is, well, you know, help them reach their goal. I'm just joking. That's a little extreme, right? Good morning, guys. This is a place of love, place of peace, place of friendship, okay? We're gonna be friends here. We're all friendly. And I guess it would be beneficial for me to be friendly with everyone, even DJ Axel, even with furries. Hey, guys, see, I'm conflicted. Do I want to be nice with everybody, or do I want to be true to myself? What is it? What is it? Am I willing to put away my differences to be nice for to make friends for the views and shekels? Am I willing to like be true and honest and get the based views? What I want to do? What should we do, guys? I'm conflicted here. 0, 0, 0. What is the 0 for? That wasn't even an option. Are you going to join new project 3? There's a new project? Well, Dick Masterson and I are definitely not friendly. I don't think so. There's no way after how much I talk crap about him. Shekels, is that dog whistle? No, I've always called money shekels, and I'm also part Jewish. So, you know, it's the word of my people, okay? Thanks, John. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Good stream. Didn't have to go real work now. Take care. By the way, guys, $10 shots. Woo! And it doesn't have to be 10. You can do $5. You can do $5 donations, and I will take a shot of tequila. That will help us together. We'll see what sort of stuff we'll get into. Who knows what's going to happen? It's going to get wild. I just exposed your nose. Thank you for the donation. It's... Oh, the text-to-speech wasn't working. Oh, dang it. And the font was so small, I couldn't even see anything of anything. I need to fix that. That was horrible. That was horrible. Let me log into my Streamlabs so I can read that. Hold on one moment. While I'm doing this, how you guys doing? How are y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Y'all doing fine on this wonderful Wednesday? Days don't really matter once you're unemployed. It's just another day. Just another day. That was a $10 dono. $10 dono. Thank you so much for that. E.T. Templar. Thank you. Laying the groundwork for the Holy Spectrum Church. Blessed be the Legos. All right, and I'll take a shot here. I will take a shot. Let me go ahead and change the screen here so that you know I'm not joking. This, though, is kind of cheating. This is coffee tequila. It's really good. My wife got it when she was in Mexico. Really good stuff. It tastes really smooth. It's really smooth. I don't really like tequila that much. I mean, but this is good. Tastes like coffee creamer, really. There we go. Woo! All right. Let's play some games. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see some questions in the chat. Did Ethan snitch to your employer or something? Ethan didn't. It wasn't Ethan Ralphu. It was someone else who was really angry with me. I don't know why. Things escalated to into a very bad level. Death to Palestine. That's right too, because I'm Jewish. I support Israel all the way, 100%. No, that's not even true. My true thoughts are that you could pretty much glass the whole area, you know. I mean, if they can't figure it out on their own, then we can help them figure it out, but they should just figure it out on their own. They should just figure it out on their own. What do you say, chat? Should Palestine and Israel just figure stuff out on their own? Is that what we're doing? That's what I think they should do. But, you know, Israel has an unfair advantage. They should figure things out on their own without the backing, not supplying that Iron Dome or whatever. That was kind of cool last year, seeing Hamas test that Iron Dome to see how good it is. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. Some good fireworks. Good fireworks were had. Needed, because the fireworks in 4th of July sucked. In my area, anyway. Couldn't even do it. The cops came. Cops came and shut it down. Stupid Karen freaking cops. And that's when I realized, you know, not when I realized, but was reminded, Blue Lives Matter. Sometimes cops suck, okay? Like the cop that pulls you over, you weren't speeding, but they say you were speeding, or they say you ran a stop. Dude, when they say you ran a stop sign or stoplight, it's like, come on. Those guys, they fucking suck. Fucking Karen cops coming over, making too much noise of fireworks. It's 4th of July. It's America's birthday. You're supposed to make as much noise as possible so you can wake up the founding fathers and maybe things will change. I thought that was the whole point of the holiday. At this point, anyway. But, you know, that's not what happened. Anyway, let me take a look at the chat here. I don't want to. Oh, $2. Thank you, Chauncey. Thank you, Chauncey Fatsack. See, I know you didn't hate me that much. You know, guys, I am kind of in a bad headspace. If you bully me, I might just actually start going down flagging channels. You know, that was a $2 dono. I'll take a shot anyway. I'll take a smaller shot. Screw it. What is it? That $2 shot. What I'm gonna do is, you know, maybe Thursday keep on streaming like this. Maybe my kids will have a McDonald's day, and I'm gonna say, hey guys, kids, we're having this McDonald's. We gotta thank the Lord, and we gotta thank the people that donated. Okay. No gameplay on the screen? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's right. I switched it. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna stream like a boomer. Come on now, Mr. Flagman. Oh, that was good. That was good. 1/5 of a shot. 1/5 of a shot. That's right. 1/5 of a shot. It's 11 on Wednesday. Prophet of truth. Time doesn't matter when you're unemployed. When you're unemployed and all you're really going to be doing is cleaning house anyway, time doesn't matter. Okay? Other than when is it time to pick up the kids? We supplied McNuggets Monday. McNuggets Monday? Yes. Yes. That's right. McNuggets Monday. I like that. Palestine and Israel should unironically accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. That's what they need. They need to get over it and realize Christ is King. Christ is King. You know, those other faiths, they put Christ as some other figure. Oh, he's important. He's there. He's the real deal, guys. Okay? He's the real deal. And now I don't know so much about the other religions to know the in and outs and be able to talk to you like a scholar or whatever. But I guess that doesn't matter really, does it? I mean, you got people like Nick Fuentes talk about faith. You got people like Baked Alaska talk about Jesus. Christ is King, guys. Woo! Steve was unhidden? Steve? Why was Steve unhidden? Steve should be unhidden. Wait, why was Steve hidden in the first place? Why was Steve hidden? Is your wife going to leave with the children now? No, Jared Boards. We actually worked things out. We're good. We're good. You know, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to sell my body for money. Now, if you've been following me, you know I'm a grower, not a shower, so I don't have much of a dick to show. But I have an ass. I have a cute ass from the ladies tell me. So, you know, you got it. Sometimes you have to use what God gave you. My wife is going to be my pimp. My wife is going to be my pimp. Is there a way where my wife would be the cuck then? If my wife is the pimp, and if I have sex, well, if she watches me have sex with others, then she would be. Why can't I get up there? Gotta get. I need to get that thing. So, I'm not even worried about that thing. Oh yeah, I was talking about fireworks and about how I was launching this fireworks. The cops came out. You guys wanted to talk about Warhammer though. All right, guys. Like, is there something I can listen to or something that'll get me up to speed with Warhammer? I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about them. I'd rather like hit him up later on today, be like, "Hey, do you want to have a conversation? Maybe we could stream tonight. Maybe he's available to talk." I mean, I'm not an asshole. We should be able to have a conversation. You may not agree with everything I do, but that's fine. Dance, partner. You're gonna dance for me. Dance for me, kid. All right, mowing down these people. Okay, so what else? What else? Let's see. We talked about Mersh. The Civil Warhammer. Ooh, slow mo. Wow, that was stupid. Okay. Oh, I thought I killed everybody. My health is low, super low. I think there's some health kits over here. Oh shit, I don't have a gun. Have you ever seen this game before? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It has like the really old school graphics, all that stuff. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have other things on your mind. If you just feel free to ask me anything, I'll make sure I look at the chat to answer any questions or talk about whatever. The being friendly with being friendly with DJ Axel thing for the views. I don't think that's a good look. I don't think that's a good look. And it like I will talk to the guy. The most I'll do is I'm willing to have a conversation with the guy on the live stream and try to get to know the real DJ Axel. That's what I can do. I think that's needed. That's actually required. Because see, here's the thing about DJ Axel. Like, is he a furry? Most definitely. Is he homosexual? Probably. Yeah. Is he a pedo? I don't know 100%. The reason why I say that is because I don't know if he's LARPing as a joke or if he actually is attracted to kids. And I kind of want to know. I kind of want to explore him, his mind, and see what's going on there. So, if he's willing, and I think he would be willing, because he is a narcissist, I think he would be willing to have a conversation on a live stream about who is he and what does he do. Have a chill conversation. Probably do that on Rant and Chill, though. That's where I do the Rant and Chill style streams, and that would be a Rant and Chill style stream right there. Just chilling, smoking a cigar, drinking whiskey, and those shots are getting to me now. I'm feeling it. Dude, Crisis King, let's do another shot, guys. Do another shot. Come on. When I start doing the floors, I want to be so drunk where I pass out in the middle. Have you set up your talk with Warhammer, Deadman? Not yet. Not yet. But would be willing to. Okay, let me look at the chat. Why did Grossly ban Steve? I don't know why Grossly banned Steve. That's mean, though. Grossly, that was very mean of you. That was very mean. Grossly means well. Sometimes he could be a little mean. Okay? But he means well. If anything, I kind of see Grossly as like a neighborhood watch sort of guy. If I was in his shoes, I'd probably name my channel Neighborhood Watch. Because what he's doing with Wayne and everything else, and getting those following with these Facebook moms, he might as well be Neighborhood Watch. I don't know if, like in the States, especially here in Texas, I don't know if it's different states, but they have like these signs that say Neighborhood Watch. They have like a particular like logo on it. It looks very suspicious. Like I would use that and stuff, and I'll talk about, I guess, creeps in the neighborhood, creeps in the area. And when I say in the area, I mean like online area, like other creepers like DJ Axel or Wayne or whatever. Can you read my deadpan? I still can't believe someone called to get you fired. Yeah, that happens, man. Yeah, Grossly is out of control. Grossly's not out of control. You guys are being mean now. Hold on. Chauncey, Fatsack, and Schwabble. Why are you saying he's out of control? Like, I know there's some division, I think, between the DJ Axel friendly people and I think Grossly. I'm not exactly sure. This channel is more of like a place of healing. I say that, and I mean that, but it may not sound like it. It should be like Switzerland, where everyone's treated nice, except for furries, which puts me in a weird predicament with Phantom Organization, with Monkey Biz. Can you? Were you employed by white supremacists? No. CPS mostly employs black people. John Michael Kino, have a religion debate with Warhammer in the Kino Corner, Deadman? Sure. I will, I suppose so. I'll talk to him about my new religion about the Church of Autism, the Church of Tism. Stomp on pies on OnlyFans. Like cream pies? Happy Meals make me happy. Well, they do make me happy too. You know, there's a thing about McDonald's. You know, it's bad. It's junk food, right? But there is sort of that nostalgic thing, and it still happens whenever I see like the Happy Meal and I give it to the kids. It does kind of remind me of like what it was like. They get it like once a week, like a treat. Sell your body to white supremacists to make amends. Okay. I don't know if that can happen. Christ is king. Impregnates horse. Right. How much for Super Chat to get you to take Xanax with your shots? Well, truth be told, I don't actually have any Xanax. That was all just a joke. I will most definitely take Xanax, though, for $20. I will totally do it, man. It'll totally be real Xanax. Drink a shot for Steve, dead man. Steve does deserve it. Yeah, CBS is mostly black. I think everywhere, honestly. But yeah, in Houston, definitely. Houston has the highest black population in Texas. Well, explains why I'm the minority there. I was. You know, that job. And we'll do another stream on the Rent and Chill channel about CPS stuff. But one thing I want to talk about is how that job actually kind of pressures workers to be shitty, to cut corners, to do things that try to get their caseload down, man. It is a shit job all around. Like, even if they call me tomorrow, we're like, we take it back, you come back. I don't think I'm going back. First off, the way they did me was horrible. Second, I'm actually much more relieved. I am much more relieved. My anxiety has decreased drastically. The only thing I have to worry about now is making money. And there's all sorts of ways to make money, honey. All sorts of ways. Dude, I got a motorcycle. I can start running drugs. Can't be that hard. I'm so naive about it, though. They would detect me, you know. They would spot me in a heartbeat. Be a virgin about it, you know. Let me take a break. I'm take a piss break. Warhammer is more of a Rent and Chill guy, to be honest. Oh yeah, we'll have Warhammer on Rent and Chill. I have them there too. That seems like a good place to have them. Double whiskey with double Viagra chaser. Viagra. Might be like, because only me at the house right now. I'm gonna take it Viagra. I'm gonna be like doing have a masturbation session. That I don't need anymore. You know? Like, there's a time in your life when you're an adolescent when you do that. When you, like, discover your dad's porn stash and you're like, holy crap, what is this? You think you found, like, the Holy Grail. Your body's responding, you know? Yeah, there's times when I was, like, in middle school, in high school, where I'd just pretty much go home and... Dude, I was spraying. There was no in between. There was no wait period. If you're going to run drugs, you'd have to move to El Paso. Oh, wrong place. Houston's not good to run drugs. You know, you think about all the families I worked with that actually did use meth. I wonder if they can get me connected with their plug. Devin, will you become Daimo's Xanax dealer? Well, he lives in Georgia, right? It's kind of a far drive. I was thinking about going over to his place to pay a visit because I think that would be extra keno. I think that would be great. I think he would love that. I think it's like a 4 or 6 hour drive, I think. I think it's longer than that. It has to be longer than that. It has to be longer than that. Anyway, I'll play some more of this. And then I guess we're gonna wrap up at 11. Then I'll start doing some housework like a house husband would. And yeah. So if you guys want to see me get drunk, now's the time. If you want to make Mersh seethe, want to make PPP seethe, that's gonna be a thing too. On the Gunway stuff, make PPP seethe. Donate to me. Don't donate to Kino Casino, dude. Kino Casino, they shame you if you don't donate. What? I was told, by the way, that my interview with Matthew Vickers seemed a lot more comfortable and more chill, and it was. It was more chill. I wasn't trying to get blood out of him. I did ask particular questions, you know. Even as a father, there's some questions I asked were kind of weird. Like, I was going to ask what his response. I did ask what his response was about the sex tape, and then I asked what he thought about the idea that his daughter had sex with Ethan Ralph. That. And what do you think happened at the Dick Masterson's party house, crack house, Barbie Dream house? What about a trip to Richmond? Well, I did a trip to Richmond, right? Are you streaming later? Yeah, I'll be streaming later, most definitely. I think this evening I'll be streaming on Rent and Chill, and maybe I'll get in touch with Warhammer and we talk. Should be fine. Chemo Casino. Yeah. I wonder how long that their working relationship's gonna last. What's the beef between you and PPP? You guys were cool 1 minute, next minute you guys take shots at each other. It was okay. It's stupid. It's stupid actually. It's like ethics and trolling, or ethics and shitposting. That's kind of what it is. I didn't like how hyperbolic he was going with some of the stuff, and it seemed like just making things exaggerated and entertaining, like a show, like wrestling would, like there's some truth to it, but you exaggerate it, you make it kind of kayfabe for the show, for the audience. I didn't want to do that, but obviously look what I do now with Gunwave. So I kind of turned around on that. I turned around on that big time. But there's still a limit. There's still kind of a limit. Kind of. It's... The other thing, too, if you see my pattern with people, I'll be honest, I guess I'm not the type that really works well with others. Okay? Alright? There's that. In fairness, I don't think PPP is either. But he can get along for a little while. He'll get along. He'll get along with Andy Worski until it's time not to get along. But now, the way PPP has been grifting so hard as of late, like, it is going to become weird coming out of my mouth, because I literally have a sign here that says homeless, need money, or jobless, need money. Like, he's going to the level to where he's saying, donate to me, otherwise you're poor. What do you have, no money? He's doing what the e-thoughts are doing. E-thoughts, what the e-girls are doing, cam girls are doing on Twitch, or they're shaming their pay piggies for money. That's hard. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's the word I was looking for. That's horrible. Like, why would you do that? PvP called Devin boring, and Devin dogs PvP Boy Scouts Club. That too. Yeah. Well, I mean, what I did there is I used the information that was available on Kiwi Farms. I did the same thing that he does to other people, So, and it was done to me, you know, and I partially did it to myself. Everyone gets doxxed. Everyone gets doxxed. Look at that. But yeah, I was saying that, I don't know, is PPP a pedo? Here's an image of him with a little kid. I didn't show the image though. Not that one particular one. I don't think so. I don't know. I know I showed the image of him, of his dad with another black man. It was like, is his dad in a gay relationship with a black man? What's going on here? Because my thing was with PPP, was like, you know, he'll take like an image of, like, let's say like Nick Fuentes or some other person, and like exaggerate it to this whole thing of like, I don't know, are they fucking kids? And it's like, well, no, they're not. I don't think Nick Fuentes is fucking kids. I don't really think Baked Alaska's fucking kids. Is it a funny thing to say? Sure. But like, I guess like a moral fact, what would you do if that happened to you? Because anyone can do it. It'd be so easy. You just post a picture, be like, oh my God, what's going on here? Look, here's proof positive that PPP's dad is a homosexual with a black man. The real look, and, you know, yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. The water park photos? Oh yeah. PPP goes to a water park. First, that's dangerous for the water park. Anytime PPP gets in the water, I mean, anytime he jumps in, you know, it's just going to create this big wave. It's going to be a tsunami. Like the water's going to splash out into the parking lot. It might go even further than that. All right? PPP shouldn't be at a water park. He goes on one of those slides, it's going to crumble. There's no way, if you know how those things are built, there's no way it's designed to support that much weight. So the fact that he was there at the water park is just is baffling to me. You know, the fact that they let all these land wells in. Okay, these water parks are playing with fire. They're asking to be sued because anytime those lardos, okay, be walking around or climbing up, or walking up the steps of one of those this big old slides, and it starts stressing to the weight and crumbling down, and it falls, crushes all the little kids and the moms. Man, it'd be horrible. PPP would just massacre all these kids at a water park. So sad. So the rift was caused by autistic differences. Yeah, I'm on the spectrum. We're all on the spectrum. Be patient. I have autism. The other truth is, I wanted to fuck PPP. I wanted to have sex with PPP. He looked. When I saw his asshole, I was a little aroused. No lie, I have masturbated to that image. I have masturbated to the image of PPP's butthole. Okay? And if you say you haven't, you're a fucking liar. I'm going to ban you now. I'm going to ban you from the chat for lying. Don't lie to me! You jerk off to that. Hold on here. Hold on. Whoa. Let's not let that side of me come out. I know you jerked off to that nice sphincter. That was a nice, clean image. And by the way, it was cleaned by Surfer. From what I understand, Surfer licks that ass clean. Surfer could probably tell you. I think he'd probably admit that. The reason why PPP's starfish was so clean and polished is because of Surfer's tongue. Yes, PPP got stuck in a water park slide and they had to use butter to lube it up. True story. Do you have the inside scoop of a Surfer PPP breakup? Other than it was like gay sex, I don't know. PPP got drunk at the Red M, but at the same in my 20s and apologized the next day with no issue. Oh, I mean, you saw the whole thing, though. You saw a lot of it. They filmed it. It was kind of retarded for PPP to film the whole thing, but it's also kind of stupid for Surfer to call the police like that. I don't really know any more than you guys. It kind of seemed like Surfer was tired of PPP and felt like he was like in some sort of abusive relationship. Let's be honest, PPP did call the shots there. PPP doesn't seem physically threatening, but he is a big guy in that he's fat, so he could throw his weight around. Like, and Surfer is like a little twink. Surfer could be crushed. His bones could be broken just by PPP sitting on him or being walked into. So it'd be very easy for PPP to physically threaten, and intimidate Surfer. And Surfer caved. He couldn't handle anymore. He couldn't take it. And they broke up. And now Surfer has this church of followers, which I don't know. I don't really follow them. I don't really follow that circle. I think isn't that where like Mormon Shaggy and Warhammer and stuff where they kind of come from? I'm not exactly sure. If I'm wrong there, let me know. Let's see. All right. I'm going to... Oh, I said 11. I said 11 was cutoff time. All right, 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. These questions are good. Good questions. Surfer is a bottom. Surfer is a bottom. It'd be hard for... well... If Surfer's the bottom... See, I've never really been in a gay relationship, so I'm trying to figure... So wait. If Surfer's the bottom, and he's like physically, literally on the bottom, and my autistic brain is taken very serious and like, okay, he's on the bottom of the bed, and PPP's on top of him, like cowboy style, that PPP would crush him. And PPP doesn't have the thigh muscles or the calf muscles to really go up and down Surfer's dick. This is getting real gross, guys. You understand? This is graphic. If anything, PPP would have to be the bottom. And it would have, because otherwise the Surfer would die. Like, it'd be physically impossible, I think. Like, Surfer would die. He would be crushed if he was the bottom. If you really think about this, use your cognitive resources and think about what you're saying here. Illustrate this if you need, to see how pragmatically it probably wouldn't be possible. PPP would have to be the receiver, unless Surfer's the receiver, but he bends over doggy style. There you go. Okay, he's the bottom in that he receives it. He's catching it. He's the catcher. But it's doggy style. And PPP's just grabbing those hips, those love handles, and just going to town. Now, PPP could do that. I mean, everyone has the strength to thrust. It's like God gave you that strength for a reason. Even if you're the weakest son of a bitch, the fattest son of a bitch, you're going to be able to thrust. You're going to thrust, So, now, I mean, PPP could be a receiver. He could bend over. He could bend over the couch, that sweaty-ass looking couch, and Surfer could slide his dick in. The problem with that, though, once again, illustrate this, draw it, and don't just go with the mental image. Guys, kids, class, take out some paper, draw these illustrations, these images, and post them in Shalin's Discord, okay? Do all this. Throw in Shalin's Discord, Paradise Lost, okay? Not my Discord. I'm going to ban it, okay? We're not doing that on my Discord. But in Shalin's Discord, do that. All right? Take out some paper. Illustrate this so you could see what would be a physically possible sexual position between PPP and Surfer. This is getting too detailed, too autistic, too gay. Well, who are you talking to, right? The problem with doggy style with PPP is his ass is so fat. I don't know if Surfer has the dick long enough to make it past the butt cheeks. I don't know. Gotta ask Surfer on that. Gotta ask how. Well, you guys seen Surfer's dick? I haven't seen Surfer's dick. I heard. I think I might have seen a flash. I don't know how long it is. Whatever. Is Surfer's dick long enough to actually get past the butt cheeks and penetrate? This is too much. This is too much. This is too much. But wow. Wow. This is my new life. Can I draw you in a 3 with PPP and Surfer Deadman? Go ahead and do that. You can. All right. You could throw me in there. I could receive head. I could give head. My ass can take it. You know. This is repulsive. Well, you know, repulsive, not yet. Wait until you see the illustrations. I want to see if I can cause change. You know what, guys? I want to be an agent of change. I want to be someone who can inspire people to do things. So I hope I inspired you today to illustrate the sexual positions of PvP and Surfer. You could throw me in there as a bonus, sure. And you know, sell it. You could sell it on OnlyFans or whatever. I don't want to cut. And through this, though, you might discover that you're an artist. You know, you might discover that when you're a kid, you'd like to draw, and you don't really do it now because you know you don't spend much time to it, and you might rediscover your passion. So I helped you there. Blame the stream on the day drinking with white supremacists getting you fired. Yeah. Blame the stream on the day drinking from white supremacists getting you fired. Yeah, I think it can. Now we are pod racing. All right, I'll play this for a little bit longer, and then we'll I don't know, we'll have some fun. I'll be cleaning the house. I'll be cleaning the house, man. That's what I'm gonna be doing. If you never played this game, it is kind of fun. It's very simple. I don't know how much it goes for now. I'd get it on discount or something. One thing I really like about it is the quirky graphics and also how like modded it is. Like the workshop is great. So you can just throw in weapons like from like Halo. Whoa. Oh, whoa, that helicopter just blew up. It just disappeared. That was lame. I'll make sure to look at the chat. Would you prank call Diddler Dax if you had his number for your show? Yes. Yes, I would. I'm not sure if I would. I think that could be a, you know, I don't think that's illegal. I don't know. I have to consult my attorney on that. But I think if I didn't know, it would be fine. Yeah. I'll do it. I don't need to be goofy about that. Yeah, I'd prank call him. I wonder if I see the thing with Diddler Dax is I can't really tell when he's being honest and when he actually means something, because kind of like DJ Axel, everything's kind of a joke. Like I could easily fall into that hole too, because I do make a lot of stupid jokes and stupid comments or whatever. Obviously, you know, I we'll have conversations with like people that are into some weird stuff, but I'm not gonna like I have my line, you know, I have my line, my limit, and I do know when it's time to be sincere. Like, I mean, this tone of voice here, that's kind of it. I mean, I'm being honest, you know, and being more, you know, truthful with you guys. But I definitely call in to mess with them. Oh man, what if I called in pretending to be what's her name's school? It's Marie, right? Marie, or is it Mary? What was her last name? What's her last name? Venezuela? That's not it. That is not it. It's not Venezuela. Is she Hispanic? That wasn't even the weapon I was holding. That's bullcrap. Alright. Marie what? Valenzuela? Okay, okay. See, I know how Dick is. I mean, if you call in talking about kid stuff, you know, if I call in asking his thoughts about, you know, teachers preying on kids, he likes that. I mean, he's like, they do it all the time. When did they not do it? You know, I need to call in to just like mess with him, like literally, like I need to know his vein, his weakness. Maybe I could just call in pretending to be like a modeler. I mean, to remodel his house, to upgrade his Barbie Dream Mansion. The only real voice I could do is redneck, and I think that would pass. I think I might be able to do that as a construction guy. You know. Or I'll just call in, pretending to be a psycho, wanting to murder him and his family. There's that too. There's that. So, anyway, that's what I mean. Some states, it's illegal to record phone calls without permission. My state is that way. Well, Texas is a one-party state, so it would be legal. It would be legal. A gay zombie vampire. You've lost weight, dead man. I've lost some weight in the weight loss challenge so far. I think I started at 245, now 241. Yay. Not gonna be eating out anymore. Right? Don't have money for that. Try some Rogaine. Steroid cause hair loss. Yeah, I could do that. It'd be fun. That'd be fun. All right, guys. Well, I think I'll wrap up the stream here. I'm gonna wrap up a little early. Get start on, I guess, to getting things taken care of around the house. You guys now I'm a house husband. Thanks so much for the support. It helps out a lot. Thanks for the shots. No more Red Lobster. No more Whataburger either. No more Whataburger. No more Jack in the Box. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. Every dollar counts now. My kids are going to love that. All right. Well, with that said, you guys take it easy. Y'all have a good one. And yeah, I'll stream later on this evening around 9:30, probably on Rent and Chill. Maybe I'll do it with Warhammer. We'll see. I don't know what he's doing. I literally have never talked to the guy. All right. Y'all take it easy.